Periodic customer sales that don't require printed invoices can be generated, saving on repetitive entry. To use the recurring charge feature, a company profile option on the System Options tab for Process Recurring Charges must be enabled. This will reveal a number of functions and areas to store data. Next, records must be configured to identify the various periodic sales and distribution accounts, and this setup is done from the Edit menu and Recurring Charges. Many codes can be created for various types of charges. When setting up recurring charges, each must have a unique code of up to 6 characters and a description that identifies the kind of charge. Set the frequency in the number of days between each billing, and optionally set payment terms particular to these invoices. The document numbers consist of a 4-character prefix, ideally unique for each charge, and a 4-digit sequence number that automatically increments for each generated invoice. If this charge code has been used for previous billing, the last used date is displayed here. At the bottom is the place to identify the required accounting, with up to 5 separate distributions. You may select an existing distribution code for a sales account, or for tax only, or a tax included sale. Or you may leave that code blank and instead select the specific ledger account for the charge. When the recurring charge codes have been defined, you can then assign them to customers by editing the customer record and viewing the Recurring Charges tab. Customers can have as many different charges as required. For each customer charge, enter the description and reference to appear on the invoice. And at the bottom, enter the amounts for each of the accounts configured on the charge, and also the value for ledger statistical units if one is set up on the account. Each time a customer invoice for this charge is posted, the year-to-date amount gets incremented here. If you want to track this amount annually, you can choose to clear this amount when year-end processing is performed. And if total billings for this charge are to be capped, such as for a contract price, either within a particular year or across multiple years, enter a maximum amount. When the year-to-date amount reaches the maximum, no more invoices for this customer charge will be generated. A list of recurring charge amounts may be printed from the Customer List and Statistics report. To create a recurring invoice batch, from the Maintenance menu, choose Create Recurring Charge Batch. A list of all charges are displayed, including the calculated date when the charge is next due, and if the charge is past due. To select charges for billing, highlight one or more in the grid and click the Set Date button to specifically set the invoice date. Then click OK to confirm. Alternatively, to use the due date for the invoices, simply highlight the charge and press the space bar. If a batch for the charge has not yet been posted, an error message will appear, identifying the invoice batch number to post. When one or more charges are ready to process, the Create button will become active, and clicking it will create a new invoice batch. These changes have not yet been committed to the customer, and batch entries can be edited or deleted prior to posting. And if overdue charges have not yet been created and posted, a reminder will appear when printing customer statements. When you want to change customer charge amounts, you can edit them individually, or process larger scale changes from the Maintenance menu and the Update Recurring Charges function. From here, you can choose one customer, or many, or all, with the selection criteria at the top. Then select a particular charge code to update. Amounts can be either increased or decreased by a percentage or a fixed amount. When the value is entered, add the change to the list and set other charges to be updated as needed. Then click the Process button to make the changes to the customer amounts. Quickly generate periodic invoices with recurring charge batches. For more information about Adagio Accounting, use these links on screen or from the video description. Thanks for watching.